like the other members of Sins tonight, they're going to have to go it alone. No Joe Davis here, still feeling the wrath of the boom. Colt Cabana. And I'll tell you what, if you've seen the promos and the photos of the man you're about to see, Alec Odin, boy, he's in for a treat. Said, no disappointment here. Alec Odin is a monster. This guy is huge, Paul. Yes, he is. 270 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal for big Alec Odin.
No doubt about that, Paul. Bo, Alec Odin, named after the Norse god of war, named after the Viking kings. These guys were some of the baddest dudes on the planet when they roamed it thousands and thousands of years ago. And by the looks of the mohawk and the size of his muscles, Alec Odin seems to fall right into that same pedigree.
One of the things that shocked me doing some research here and talking to him, 24 years old, Paul. This guy is just getting started in his career. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up by Odin. Odin now backs Theory up into the corner. Will we see a clean break? Oh, how about sit him down in the high chair?
You got to think the beginning openings of this match are going to be very much a feeling out process.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Nick. Theory needs to strike hard, strike first, and strike fast, because Odin outweighs him by almost 50 pounds. I mean, you look at a guy like Odin, what do you attack first? What are you going to do? Kick his legs out? Those things are like tree trunks.
Sometimes you just got to be scrappy. Take the aggression. Take the fight to your opponent.
We go again. Collar and elbow tie up again. Theory now with the back into that wrist lock. And Odin just showing that strength. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Shades of the Duke at the Pardeesville Playground years ago. Unreal. I'll tell you what, this guy was walking around the back, and all the new guys here, all the PPW veterans, they kept eyeing him up, Paul. They realized there's a new dog in town. Well, I'll tell you what, Anthony, it won't take long for Odin to his presence felt, as you said, here in the PPW ring. Now it's time to do the talk, the action. Now it's time for your actions to do the talking here in the ring.
Absolutely. And again, you just saw there Alec Odin toss around Timothy Theory like he's a bag of chips. Not many men at all.
How about that freight train? Like I said, 24 years, been going at this business for 5 years, fighting in the squared circle, had some tag team gold under his belt, but he's looking to branch out and start that singles career.
Got tremendous movement ability for a man his size. Looked very much like a Brian Cage-like in his ability to maneuver despite how big he is.
Oh, man! Theory thrown hard out of the ring. He started that throw from the other post, Paul. Well, he threw him like a lawn dart. Jeez.
And again, that's brute force strength.
And now Odin being the stock. Theory shaking up. You can see him trying to retreat a little bit. I know he painted those tears on his face, but he might have some real ones here soon. And Odin, attack mode right there, right in the midsection.
And a good job there by Timothy Theory, taking the fight to Odin as he gets back into the ring.
Oh, man! Oh, hard into the post. Thank God that post was here, Coach, or we would have been having Odin sitting in our lap.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And again, no matter how big you are, that ring post hurts just like that.
Oh, hard on that right shoulder goes Odin. Floats over Theory. Kick out at 2. Timothy Theory smartly goes right back for a back body drop, and dropping him on that shoulder that he tossed into the ring post. That Joe Davis training's paying off, Paul. Crowd split here. 10 for Odin, 10 for Theory. Oh. Theory representing Sins. They're 0 for 1 on the night tonight and lost some title belts.
And again, that's got to be playing a factor here in Theory's mindset, right? Got to retrieve some pride, bring something back home for Sins. And so far, it has been over for them on the evening.
I'll tell you what, they have a hard time winning here at PPW, even with the assistance of Joe Davis. Now they got to go it alone. And not the guy you want to pull for your first match is a guy like Alec Odin. Kick out at 2. Theory doing very well, though, staying on top of him, realizing he has him hurt.
And again, Theory being very smart about trying to parlay these quick maneuvers into pinning combinations. You got to take every opportunity you can in a match where you are as overmatched as Timothy Theory is.
There it is. Oh, man, big knife edge chop. Oh, and you hit that turnbuckle hard, and he bounced out on 9 feet. Oh, they had a back spasm coming out of there. And now Theory just sitting back, kind of a modified camel clutch there, and wrenching on the neck of Odin. Nick, tell me what that does to your lower lumbar area.
Really what it's going to get is the full weight of Timothy Theory on that back, on the lower back of Alec Odin, which is going to really constrict and hurt his ability later on the match to try, and when he tries to use that power to his strength, it's going to be very hard because, again, all of that weight having been on his lower back area.
And now Odin showing that tree trunk-like vertical base, just picks 220 pounds of Timothy Theory up and shoves him in the corner. And Theory right back on him. Tell you what, a lot of credit here to Theory. He is sticking it to the man, and he's definitely staying on top of him. Very impressive here. Theory's still very new to his journey here in professional wrestling.
And again, sometimes it just takes good old-fashioned violence and taking the fight to your opponent. That's exactly what Timothy Theory has done, as we have talked about him having to do in order to be successful.
Well, they are exchanging. Alex Odin channeling those war gods that you said earlier, Coach. Oh. The momentum has shifted. Odin firing back. Oh, big spine buster.
And again, going to take a lot of heart and toughness to come back from that.
Theory getting up, he's dazed and confused. Tommy Pro, he has him in the way. Big splash into the corner. Look at this. Oh my God. The strength, Paul Ball. This guy is unbelievable. He's going up top, he said. What? A man this size.
Not many guys.
Size, up on the middle rope. Oh, Lord! Sweet Mary, Mother of Holy!
I mean, that should be
the second rope moonsault. Unbelievable. Alex Odin is going to get his PPW debut. And he's going to walk out of here with a win, Paul Ball. What do you think? Anthony, where do you get a man that size, 270 pounds, that athletic? Only in PPW. I'll answer that for you. Yeah, absolutely. Hashtag PPW on Fight TV. We are not done yet here, ladies and gentlemen. We still got some amazing action for you here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Stay on for this one.